Base resonator here.
Well, while I'm getting ready to do the floors in the bathroom, I'm waiting for some other supplies to come. I can still do this, because this is the one toilet that I did the tank cover. And so I figure I might as well. This has got a little bit of recessed area as well, so I'm going to scratch this. It's a plastic cover, so I'm going to scratch it, and then I'll put a thin layer of resin over the top, some colored resin to match. Okay, I scraped that with 80 grit, so it's got a good tooth for the resin to sit in. Now I'm getting some alcohol here to clean off any of the dust that I might have made. And then I'm going to get some painter's tape and go around the edge, so if any flows off, we have it caught. I also am going to put, where this bumps into the tank cover, there's a little spot where somebody throws the lid open or something in anger or in a hurry. And it's got a little mark, so I've got some little rubber feet that I'm going to put right here after the epoxy dries. So I'll get this leveled off and I'll be able to get started. Okay, got it all taped off, it's cleaned up, it's leveled, and I'm going to mix up not very much resin, but I'm going to use, I just got a new color creator kit. And I'm going to use these micas. These are really cool colors. And so I'm going to put them into 3 little pots and put them on here and do swirls with them so that it looks somewhat natural. I'm not going to put waves down here. I've got waves on the back, on the tank. I don't need that on the lid of the toilet. So on here I just want to have water and maybe a what do you call it, a current going through it, and the current will be the lighter of the colors. We'll have this be one end and this be the other end, and then have this current going through the middle. Yeah, it's gonna be fun. Mixing up time. Okay, we got 2 ounces of resin mixed up. That's all that was left of the clear. And I got the 3 colors, so I'm thinking I want to go darker back here. Now I mixed it all up in a different pot, so I'm not worried about any unmixed resin, because I stirred it for 5 minutes in the other pot and then put them into these. We've been having tropical storm in the Gulf, getting lots of rain, so it's stinking humid out here in this garage. Which, if it's anything like the last time I did this, with it being this humid, this is going to cure up really fast. Might not look like much yet. Just keep watching. wanting to get all the places that I sanded covered with resin first, and then let gravity and heat gun have at it. Our dryer plays music when it's finished. That's pretty funny. Right when I happen to be out here doing this, it decides to make its presence known as if it wasn't loud enough already. Dum, 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 dum. And that sound reminded me of that Star Wars movie where the kid is in that pod and he's racing against that creature with funky looking arms and stuff, and that creature has his engine dum 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 dum, and it sounds just like that. And I know I've seen that movie enough times. So what are you thinking so far? Is this gonna work or not? Just keep watching. Don't want to lose that much resin. I have just enough to do this job, I think. Okay. Now it's time to blow it out. Get my tools all cleaned up. There. Now, any little air bubbles that were there are going to be gone real quick. I don't know what happened there. Get that current that I'm wanting. Okay, I'm gonna leave it at that and let that cure. And then I got some other exciting stuff to do on it. And what that exciting stuff is, I will let you know later. Okie doke. You know what did that? That was a bug. Well, I just happen to have something to take care of that. I got some stickers. Put one right over the top of that, and then these guys over the top of this, and then I'll put a clear coat over that. Yep, that's what's gonna happen here. Crazy thing. Now all the things that I'm using in this part of the bathroom remodel, the resins, the colors, and these little jobbies I will put in the description. But this is only one phase of the bathroom remodel. I'm going to be sanding in there the floors and the cabinet. Well, you know, here I am without my fingernails. Oh, there, started. maybe I'll just pause this. Wait just a second. Okay. That guy goes there. And I'm not sure if this is one of those that once you get it on you can peel off the other part. I'm hoping it is. It's too dusty, just a bit. It is one of those, which is nice. And then I'll put a clear coat down over this. Yeah, coolness. And I said I wasn't going to, I may put a little bit of sand here and put some waves. Maybe. But that covered that bug pretty good, huh? Left it gapped right here on purpose. So I could stab myself with that knife. Yay! Yeah! Now we're cooking with gas. Cool. Okay, back to mixing. I'm back from outer space, and I made a little bit of clear with 1 drop of sapphire resin dye from letsresin. Got my clear, and then I use letsresin ocean white for the waves that I'm going to use. And then I purchased this. There's this lady, and she's got Nita's Fluidworks, and I'm going to try her Cell Magik to help. I don't think I'm going to have very much difficulty getting some cells to take place, but I brought them just in case. Also, I'm going to be doing the floor in the shower and have some of this sea mist, so I'm going to put some of those down here, some of that shells, flakes, and then up here I'm going to have some shoreline. So yeah, so I want to get a little bit of this blue down on this end. Just to add a little bit. The only reason I added a little bit of resin dye was to add just a little bit more color down in this area. Got my turtles covered. Yes! I'm going to wait on that flake until the end. Okay, and then I'm going to have my clear up here. And I know I mixed up more than is necessary, but I'd rather have a little bit more than not enough. If you know what I'm saying. That's my clear. Now to squeegee it around. So Nita, if you're watching this, I tagged you. Hopefully you'll see me using your product and hopefully you'll be proud of me here. My wife is flying up to Michigan right now to go see her mom and a couple of her siblings. And of course, because of the storms we've got going on, this tropical situation out in the Gulf, all the flights are delayed and stuff. And now after I get done with this layer, I am definitely going to put something over the top so bugs won't get here. But that bug got on here while I was working. Look, there's one right there. How dare you! Gnats. I took the dog for a walk last night. Man, Gnat Central. Sheesh, why do they go for the ears? Don't know what's the deal with those bugs, but looks like there's another one. No, that's just a bit of the colorant from the last time. Okay, I'll spread the rest of that around with heat gun just a bit. I'll do some of it right now, get it flowing a little bit. Pop some bubbles. Tiny bubbles in the resin. Okay. Let me get some of this flake down up here before I put the white. This is supposed to be seashore. What is it called? Shoreline. And then down in the deep end, get some of the sea mist. And this will help tie the floor of the shower and the floor of the bathroom in with this tank cover. Let it move a little bit on its own. And the loose ones can go flying, and that's fine. Okay, now get this shoreline. You know, I want to try and get one little wave out here. Okay, let me blow that one out first. I'm getting a few cells. Yeah, I got some cells there. Coolness. And I may decide to go over with another, not more wave action, but another clear coat over the top of this. Depends on how well they these flakes sink in. Tripod legs in the way. I'm going to go out a little bit first, then I'm going to try and bring this back up over some of the flake. Well, my cells are happening. I do want to try this Fluid Magic or Cell Magik just to see how much more of an impact it'll have with these waves. Okay, now, you know what? I like those right there. I'm going to put more up here. I really like those the way they look out there. And there's still some resin up in this area. I'll blow it in over the shell, keep wanting to call these shells, in over this flake. Definitely going to need the Cell Magik up in here. Some of those flakes are trying to float out to sea. Oh my goodness, people. Can you see this? Let me grab these guys and put some resin on top of them so they don't just go floating. Get them down underneath so the waves will go right up over the top. That's what I was intending. I'll come back with that in just a second. Maybe if I do this a little bit, these will, I won't have to come back with a clear coat over the top. I don't know. I'm just playing this. Mr. Guest, Rhonda, I'm doing my best. You said have fun. Just do it. Okay. I'm almost thinking I need more wave out there. Betwixt the turtles. I'll get to you, Nita, don't worry. It's gonna happen. Guarantee. Guarantee. Uh-huh. Sweating up. Look at that. I just wiped the sweat off on my glove. I don't know if anybody else has as much fun with waves as I do, but man, I'm definitely liking this. Okay, Got some cool stuff happening up here. Okay, Nita, here we go. On the shore. Ooh, look at that. Yee doggy. Uh-huh. I put the tape back here, but look at that, we got some runoff. But that's okay. I don't mind that toilet cover. I just want the flakes up. I don't mind the wave action going over the back. That'd be fine. Wow. I'm having some fun now. Yep. Okay, now, oh. Pièce de résistance. Right over here, I'm going to put them the starfish. Uh-huh. The little starfish. Get into that resin there, place. I had some stones here. I'm not going to put those in. And I had a little bit of sand too. Do I have any more clear? Yeah, I do. Good. That clear is going to go right over the top of this starfish. Okay, now go your way, resin. Do your thing. Except don't take those little chips over the edge. Leave the flakes here, okay? I don't mind resin going over there, but you leave the flakes here. Gotcha? Yeah. Man, I don't know what temperature it is out here, but it's humid as all get out. I would take a picture, except if I stood over the top of this, I would drip sweat right on it. Okay, now let me get my food covering. Hopefully it's big enough. It is, but I gotta figure out some way to hold it up over here. Wow. Okay. I don't know about you, what you're seeing, but what I'm seeing right here looks really, really, really good. Okay. I can move this thing over there. flake right there. Oh, I may have just bumped what you're seeing. Yeah, just a little bit. Okay, let's see. Will this... How am I going to do that? Oh, ho, 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 ho. Mother necessity, where would we be? Oop. Bumping that tripod. Hoping there's no water on this. No. Now, will it reach that far? I just got to make sure it sits without getting any bugs. No buggy going in there, please. Stay. You know what? To make sure it's not going to go flying, let's put that right there. There we are. Now, hopefully that will keep the bugs out. See after that all cures up. Well, those flakes submerged. Had a couple come over the edge back here, but that's okay. Had a little bit, but that looks stylistic, I think. Dun, 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 dun. Let me zoom in so you can... I gotta get around the other side of the camera. This tripod is in my way. Yeah. So there's my little starfish. Look at those waves. Those cells. Cells out in the deeper. We got some turtles. And that turtle covered the bug hole that had been there. And then we got the... Yeah! I am very pleased with this. Whoop, let's go the other way. So this toilet is going to be nice. Now, the rest of the bathroom, I'm tearing it up. And it's taking a while. I took the mirror down. And it is a little heavier than I thought. And it cracked on the corner. So I think I'm going to UV glue that and then do some, because it had already started losing around the edge the silver behind it. So it looked kind of bad. So I'm thinking about just decorating the bottom of the mirror and around the edge where it's got that crack, as well as where it's missing the silver behind it. And yeah, have a stylistic mirror in there to go along with the theme of everything else. Okay, this, I'm not letting you see the whole project at this point. That's all you get to see for right now. Nita, I like your stuff, your Cell Magik. Keith, I like your flake from Stone Coat. Yeah, this is fun. So, I got a week while my wife is away. I gotta get this done. I unhooked the toilet. Well, it's out here. I unhooked the sink, and I'm gonna start sanding the floors and then the counter. And I'm waiting for some other paint to show up so that I can do the ceiling and the walls. I want to get that done before I do the floor. I'll sand now, but that's fine. But I'm going to do the floors after I get the wall and the ceiling done. So, yep. Okie doke. That's where I am now. Subscribers, this is a long one. I'm going to show you little bits and pieces, hopefully to keep you interested. I've got some other things that I can throw up every once in a while, so yeah, hang with me, we'll be fine.